Have you ever seen those patterns online where people have crocheted like literal pictures onto a square? Something like this, this, or this? So today, I was scrolling past Xiaohongshu or Little Red Book, and I found this picture of this duck on a bag, and I really wanted to make it. So here we are. And I also wanted to show you guys how to put pictures from pixel art onto your creations, because I feel like that would be very fun to learn. So now we will get started. Although the duck was cute, I actually wanted to make a different picture. So here we have this little dog, I think Pochacco. I forgot its name, but it's really cute. And as I was scrolling, I found the pixel art of the dog. But for you guys, you guys can just open Pinterest and search up pixel art, or you can use some of the links in the description below of some resources where you can actually create your own pixel art. Those websites are specifically designed for crocheting, but if you don't want to use those, you can go on Excel if you would prefer it. So without further ado, let's get started. So once you've gotten your whole pixel art situation together, you have to start from the bottom. So count how many stitches are on the bottom row of your pixel art. So for me, I believe I have 48, unless I counted wrong. So my square will probably be 48 by 48. I can't tell from the picture, but we'll see. We'll see how much we have to do. And I'll be making this into a bag, but you guys can just make it into whatever you want. Just combine it in. And you must use one specific stitch. You can use any stitch, but for the entirety of the project, you should be consistent with it. So first thing we need to do is make our foundation chain. But since I'm making a bag, I want to make the base of the bag first. So maybe this will be a two-part tutorial. Now I'll just show you guys how to make tapestry. I'll be back when I have the base of my bag. Okay, so this is why my bag is gonna be. She gonna be jumbo mumbo. And if you look at your pattern, so the pattern I have, the first row is just white. So let's see how many first. The first 3 rows are white. That's what I will be doing. Make the first 3 rows of mine white. Okay, I'm actually gonna shorten it a little bit. Okay, so after you've done your little rows, do a little, oh wait, I didn't even start. Okay, so what I have here in my picture is 27 white, 5 black, 8 white, 5 black, the rest are white. So you will just be copying the amount of stitches, the amount of pixel boxes and stitches. So one box is 1 stitch. So I see we're going from right to left. So right and a left, right, left, like this. This is like your pattern. You'll see it. So from the right to the left, there's 27 white. So let's do that. 1. 2, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so the next thing we have is 5 black. So in order to start a new little chain, we're gonna start a slip knot. So just do a little slip knot, and then take your thing, put it right here, put it in the back, and we're gonna actually cut the white. Don't be alarmed. We're gonna cut the white to the same length as the black. Cut it about that much. Don't be nervous. Okay, so now we've cut them the same. Do this. this. this is 1. And now we're gonna weave in the back. Okay, so I lied. Don't weave in the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after 5 that one's 8 lines. So we're gonna go the other way back. Repeat the process. So for 8 lines, do a slip stitch. But I'm gonna pen the like I have here. We'll weave it in. So that is way too heavy. So I'm gonna cut them using the line. Yeah, basically. I'm gonna leave both of that ones in though. Just why not? So you're gonna take it and hold it through, and then put your next one. See, these things, I don't want to leave all of them in. Just these 2. I'm gonna leave. That's gonna leave the pen. So that doesn't get too heavy. 1, 2. See, and for that, you should just pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Remember to tuck. 7, 8. Yeah, so basically it's all gone. Now 8, watch, I have 5 dots in, so take it back there. Now foundation, not foundation, so take 1 and 2 on, let's cut foundation. And then do this, cut your white, each that one. Start a new one. So 1, 2. I'll come back to you when I do my whole row back here. This is my boy's fruits. Okay, so I low-key cooked, but this was like my second time ever doing this. And I didn't weave in the ends actually, because I was like, ain't no way. Because I feel like it would be better if you didn't weave it so that it'll be tighter. So now we're gonna like tighten all these and tie them together. You can weave them in, but it's like the inside of a bag, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll be back. So this was the design I used. I got it on Xiaohongshu. So the front of my base, as I said, you go from this to this to this to this. But since I was doing a bag, I just looped around like this. So for me, I basically started from the right side the whole time. And a tip is, so let's say you're on this row. After you've done all your white ones, you see that the bottom one that you're about to insert your next hook into is white. So that's how you know you're supposed to use the black, because the black one's over the white one. So for like over here, you have a yellow one. You're on this row, and you don't know when to start changing colors. But when you see you're about to insert your hook into this yellow one on top of it, that's how you know. So that's my tip. And at the end, you can just tie your knot off and weave it in. So this is my bag flipped inside out, and personally I don't care that it looks like this. But so over here I've started to tie it off and cut them so they're shorter, and yes, I do think that looks so much better than this monstrosity. But if you're giving this as a gift to a friend, I would recommend you cutting it off. So how I do it is that I would take 2 pieces that are very close to each other. So for instance, oh, I already tied that. So for instance, this one and this one, oh, you guys can't even see. These 2 are literally next to each other. I'm just double knotting them. And then I would cut it off. I would cut it like about that much, just that much. That's how much I would cut it. And basically I'm gonna do that for the rest of them, but she's gonna take so long. So I think I should have done, like I should have knotted it and weaved it in as I went on, so that when I'm done, I'm done, and I wouldn't have to go through this process. It's also come to my attention that, oh gosh, everything's so messy. It's also come to my attention that she's kind of lopsided, you know, if you really look at it. Why is she kind of slanted? And I don't know why she's not in the middle. Like, it's supposed to be in the middle. The resting position. The rest position is not in the middle, but I think it's very cute still. Like, this is a very large tote bag. And I could totally give this as a gift to someone.